Peace, grace, and abundance be upon all my brothers and sisters out here in the world. Sheesh, this is video 55. Working at the new barbershop. Everything is okay, y'all. I'm at least cutting every day. That's one thing I can say I'm grateful for. It may not start out like that, but I'm grateful for at least cutting every day. 1 cut, 2 cuts every day. Maybe like gas money, whatever the case may be. But I know it's going to get better. You know, putting that time in, being humble, you know, making that interaction, making that connection. It's going to be okay. The owner of the shop, great lady, real genuine, humble. She came a long way in her journey, and I seen a lot of growth and development with her, and as she's seen it with me too. You know, we had some issues the other day with some other barbers, you know, having, you know, disagreements and everything. And she called on me because she said I'm the most level-headed, you know what I'm saying, and man that she know. So she reached out to me, and I'm grateful. And we worked it out. Because one thing, when other people sees the point of view, it's always to have a third party. That's the witness to the disagreement or the misunderstanding. When you have a witness or a third party that can elaborate or can attest to what's going on. Real brief, giving all praise to God of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whose proper name is Yahuwah. Forgive me, Creator. Forgive me, the Most High. Forgive me for not giving you acknowledgement first and foremost. Thank you for waking me. Thank you for allowing me to occupy this temple yet once again. I'm so grateful. Thank you for me being able to communicate with my brothers and sisters out here that I'm traveling with. I pray that my brothers and sisters see these videos that's traveling. Honor the fact that you are traveling with your brothers and sisters out here on these highways and byways, and that we're just out here together. All we gotta do is respect each other when we traveling in these conveyances, you know, and that's what it's all about. Shout out to all our ancestors. All due respect to all those that came before us. Thank you for my guardians, my parents, my father, my mother, my great-grandmother, everyone that's here. I love you all so much. Shout out to my immediate family. I love you all so much. I look forward to family reunions just so we can all sit down and break bread together, yo. I look forward to that so much because that's what we need. We need to sit down and eat together, y'all. Sit down and eat with each other and listen to each other and hash out any misunderstandings that we may have, you know, because that's what it's all about, just coming to a glorious understanding and understanding about anything that we may not agree with. So yeah, I'm truly grateful for life. I can't stress that no more. Can't express on that any more than I already have. I'm truly grateful for life, and that's what it's all about. So big shout out to YouTube. What up, YouTube? Good looking out. Shout out to the London family vlog. Shout out to y'all, man. My man Dante London, my man. He was doing a video with him and wifey. Congratulations on all your success, bro. For real, man. He did a video talking about YouTube giving out that bag. So I'm patiently waiting, YouTube. I ain't going nowhere, YouTube. You know? You know? Can I get an So yeah, check out my page. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Holla at your brother, man. I love the world, y'all, for real, because that's the only thing we need to change the world overnight is just being genuine, one for each other. We want one for our fellow man, what we want for ourselves. I want peace, grace, and abundance for myself. So I want that for you too. You know? You know? Oh man, I'm doing a few things, you know, doing the thing with these government contracts. My credit is up, y'all. My credit line is up, y'all. My credit line is up, y'all. You know. I'm past that 640, y'all. You know. Showed up. So anybody want to get your credit right, send me a link or check out all my links on my pages. Go to these links. Check out my family on the 3488. Can help you build it up. Shout out to my brother Reggie over there, man. Great coach. For real. Shout out to the 3488, everybody over there. My sister, everybody, the whole family up over there. You know, with all families, right? We may not communicate the way we need to, but we know where the love is at, and that's just what it is, you know. So shout out to everybody over there in the 3488. Shout out to Omnitech. Everything dealing with Omni, that's dealing with the 3488, y'all. So you want to get your mind right, you want to do anything great, we the resource plug, y'all. Anything you need, we got you. You want to get your credit right, you want some groceries, you know what I'm saying, you need a new car, try and get your business up and running, we got you up over here, for real. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I may not come when you call, but I'm always on time. You dig? Showed up. That's just what it is. Flat out. That's just what it is. Shout out to my B-More family. I got it out the mud in my streets of B-More, y'all. I love my city. Know what I mean? I encountered a lot of hate in my city. You know what I mean? From my fellow brothers, for real. I encountered a lot of wickedness in my city. A lot of real live wickedness in my city, y'all. For real stuff that you be like, for real. Like everything from the concept of The Wire, all that. I lived that. Real shit. Excuse my language, but real talk. I've been through the trenches. Shout out to all my Hebrew Israelites. Shout out to my brother L Boogie, brother South just came home. You know what I'm saying? I love you brothers, man. For real. Shout out to my brother South. My brother South and L, when they say they mean it, man, look. I pride myself of being a great cook, a great baker, but my brothers, man, listen. When I say make something out of nothing, these brothers will have you licking your fingers like, man, look, my brother's the one. So be prepared for a lot of Hebrew food trucks coming, restaurants, for real, great food, great desserts. Oh, man. Everything halal, for real, man. Everything kosher, for real. Shout out to all the all the Hebrew brothers and sisters, all my Jew brothers, all my brothers, you know what I'm saying? For real, my Jewish brothers too. It is what it is. I know it's not your fault, you know what I'm saying, that you've been, you know what I'm saying, you've been indoctrinated the way you've been, but you know, like when you read the scriptures, it's hard to get away from the fact that when Yeshua, all praise to Yahweh Yahusha, had hair like wool and feet like burnt brass. I think this is like wool. This is like wool right here, y'all. Skin like burnt brass. You see that burnt brass right there? You see it? You see it? For real. It's a few videos. Oh man, it's a video about ChatGPT, and the brother asked ChatGPT that if you was a human and you had to be born into a race of people, who would it be? When I say it's crazy, like artificial intelligence is official, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So we really gotta be mindful of the energy we put out there. I think because all the knowledge and all the information that over the years that even the wicked individuals came up with these concepts on these movies, these subliminal suggestions, that AI has evolved into a super consciousness that once that technology, because it's already there. So once it continue to evolve and get to that level of, because I ain't gonna lie, man, listen, ChatGPT got emotion, yo, like for real, like real talk. Like, once they start putting that, man, listen, you see the stuff that's on TV and that's on TikTok and YouTube, whatever, about these artificial intelligence and hearing people kissing robots and the reaction they get, and that shit real. Listen, dude, if a computer can respond to you and have you get emotional, or can tell that you being emotional, that's cold-blooded, real talk. You hear me? So that's what I'm gonna name this one. AI is real. That's what I'm gonna do. AI is real. That's what this joint gonna be about. It's all about energy that we're transferring. We're transferring energy. It's in the air. We are pure energy. The more magnificent energy that you manifest, that's what you gonna get back. For real. Like, you can't force nobody to love you. You can only demonstrate love that's in you. Remember back in the day when you just told somebody that you liked them? You can go out on a date with someone, like one date, or just talk to them and you knew what time it was. I mean, for real, like, don't believe me, look it up for yourself. When you first encounter someone, you know whether you want to be with that person for the rest of your life or for a very long time. You ain't want to let them go within the first 5 minutes of you talking to them. If you can wake up in the early rising and that's the first individual that's on your mind, that's who you supposed to be with. For real. Because at the end of the day, all we're here to do is love and to appreciate each other. That's all we're here to do. And to guide each other. If one of us fall, we're here to pick each other up and guide each other in the right way. We don't have to make it complicated. To all my brothers out there dealing with these women, listen, man, just listen to them, bro. To all my women up out there, I get it. Like, they traumatize our most valuable asset. You can't even talk to women nowadays without them thinking you have an ulterior motive about why you want them. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, attraction is not a choice, y'all. You gonna be with someone, you gonna be with someone. You like somebody, you like somebody. Stop making it weird. I know that a lot of our brothers and sisters done some weird stuff. A lot of our sisters learned some wicked behavior. A lot of our brothers learn some wicked behavior. But at the end of the day, you can deprogram yourself from that wicked behavior. Shout out to the TDOC, True Disciples of Christ, y'all. Shout out to my family over there. For real, shout out to the Kahan. I see you doing your thing, bro. For real, man. Big shout out to you, King. That brother taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful to have been in this camp. I'm still in this camp. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're part of a community, once you're part of a tribe, you always part of that tribe. You know what I'm saying? Whether you active or inactive, you always part of that tribe. Because once you paid your tithes or you paid your dues or whatever the case may be, it is what it is, you know. And one thing for certain, two things for sure. A lot of our brothers and sisters learn by example. Learn by, you have to take. Our people are so traumatized by circumstances that we have to be mindful that a lot of us have learning mechanisms or defects. Like, do you know, like, it's scientifically proven. Like I said, don't believe me, check it out for yourself. We've been mentally and psychologically traumatized from learning to the point where, as though once we start reading a thing, once we start doing things that's about engaging our learning process, we automatically get sleepy. For real. You ever been punished for something, and once that punishment was semi over with, you went to sleep? So they equate a lot of things falls with learning with punishment. We have to deprogram mindset that once we're learning something, it's fun, it's encouraging, It's enlightening. You know what I'm saying? We must bring these things to the forefront and get to where we need to get to. And just build, y'all, for real. We can't trade stocks upset. We can't taking care of your business when you're not in a peaceful state of mind. So you really got to deprogram yourself and train yourself to be in a peaceful state of mind, to be in an enlightening state of mind, for real, because that's what it's about. We must purely and unconditionally give each other the love, the encouragement that we need. Because that's what it's all about, y'all. That's what it's all about, period. We're not here to stress each other out. All we here is to each one teach one, for real. So, getting back to the shop, right? You know, when brothers engage in verbal contracts, right? That's like if I ask you to do something and I tell you I got you, universal language know that I got you, like I'm gonna look out for you, I'm gonna give you something for your time. So at the end of the day, we just enter into a verbal contract. Contract is law and law is contract. Once both parties is in agreement, that's a contract. If both parties didn't agree, that's an invalid contract. So both parties have to agree. Keep that in mind. So doing that, the brothers had a verbal contract, and one of the brothers, due to they already had past friction, low tension, so they was trying to mend that friction or get some kind of relief with that past friction, and it was getting there because that's how they got to the point with communicating. And it was an older brother. The older brother reached out to the younger brother, asking him, "Hey, can you do something for me?" The younger brother didn't even hesitate, took care of that, And our elders have to be mindful of the energy that we give to our youth. For real, these younger brothers and sisters right there, they are ticking time bombs, for real. Because this is Generation X, for real, because they know what it feels like for someone to try to take something from them. And I still feel that way. If you tell me you're going to do something and you don't do it, you're making me feel as though like you're taking something from me. Because that's the mental warfare that we've been dealing with all our lives. You know what I'm saying? Even with our ancestors being on the plantation. When you on a plantation, and the slave masters or the overseers of the land is telling you or taking something from you, and you know what's going to happen if you rebel. You know what I'm saying? They really going to take something from you or hurt someone close to you. So you got that built up inside you right now. You got that built up, and then when you get home, you got to find a way to release that. And what's the most sensitive and vulnerable outlet to release that is to your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? So that still plays a part to this day. So it is in our youth, it's in us. You know how they say elders stuck in their ways. Our elders got to deprogram stuff to get unstuck out of their ways, for real. And that's gonna take some time. So just remember, each one teach one. AI is real. It's our energy transferred every day. Whenever we touch our computer, whenever we put energy into a text message, AI is real, y'all. It's our energy. Anything we touch, we transfer energy. Period. So be mindful of that. So one for your fellow man, what you want for yourself. When you out here traveling, be mindful that you're traveling with your brothers and sisters. Somebody need to get over, let them get over. You know what I'm saying? And acknowledge that. Throw your hand out the window. Flick your lights, letting them know that you're grateful for them, allowing you to get over. And that's what it's about. So, I'm going to end this video on that note. Peace, grace, and abundance be upon you all. Let's get to that next level, that next plateau together with AI. All our brothers, all our conscious brothers and sisters. Check out that video. I'm going to post that video in a little bit on here so everybody can be mindful about what's good. You know, so everybody can see what's going on. Well, okay, yeah, so that's what it's about, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Shalom, peace, grace, and abundance be upon you all.